Hello everyone and welcome back to the Cookies and Candies channel. It wouldn't be a Cookies and Candies channel video if I didn't take a look at a cookie. And here I have possibly the gold standard to which all other chocolate chip cookies are going to be measured by on this channel, the Mrs. Fields Milk Chocolate Chip Cookie. Now, Mrs. Fields is a bakery that you can find in a lot of malls. They specialize in not just cookies but other baked goods as well. But this is the prepackaged type, which you can find in grocery stores. So how does this match up to what's sort of fresh out of the oven that you would get in the mall from the actual bakeries? We'll just have to find out. Take a quick look at the ingredients, just to make sure that there isn't anything that you're allergic to. And I'll be honest, right away, the large amount of chemicals in here tells me that there's going to be a lot of preservatives in this particular cookie, which is understandable because, again, this isn't a fresh baked cookie as I would expect from the actual Mrs. Fields bakery. But we're just going to open this up and see what we get. This is actually a massive cookie, rather a lot like how the Mrs. Fields bakery actually would sell them. And you can see that this thing is close to 3.5 inches in width, so that's actually a fairly good size for a single cookie. And right away, I can also tell that these things are actually fairly soft and moist. Just breaking off a piece here. And I'm actually going to try this twice. First, I'm just going to try that straight out of the package, just kind of cold like this. But I'm also going to heat one up in the microwave just to give it that slightly fresh out of the oven feel and see if it tastes any different. Well, I have to admit the cookie itself was moist and very, very well made, and the milk chocolate chips are thick and there's plenty of them in the cookie. Even in the quarter that I just had, there just seems to be quite a lot of them. The quality isn't really that high as how the bakery would have them, simply because it does taste like it has preservatives in it. You can pretty much tell it does have chemicals in it just to keep it fresh in a package over a long period of time. But now I'm just going to heat this thing up and see if that goes away. So I've microwaved it for a few seconds. The chocolate is a little bit melted here, but I'm going to try it anyway. Well, I'll have to admit that the cookie does taste great heated up. As well, actually, a lot of cookies will actually taste good a little bit heated up. In the microwave, you sort of can't get away from that chemical preservative taste. It's only very slight, I'll admit. But if you're sensitive to that sort of thing, you will taste it. Versus the bakery fresh Mrs. Fields chocolate chip cookie will be a lot more buttery and more natural tasting than what you would get here. Of course, granted, you're buying a prepackaged cookie simply because you can buy it in bulk and, keep a few of them for your lunch bag or whatever. So this has its place, but it shouldn't replace something that you can buy fresh from the bakery if you have the time. Remember to eat in moderation, brush your teeth after every meal, and I'll see you next time. Have a nice day.